Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going over Tinkaton EX. I love this deck, I love drawing cards, I love smashing people in the face for gigantic damage, and this deck does it all. I love this deck. Stay tuned until the end because I do go into an in-depth analysis, and I think it'll give you a little bit more ideas of how to potentially play this deck, how to build this deck a little bit better, what could change, what couldn't change, what needs to stay, things like that. Whether it's going to be a cup, challenge, regional, international level deck, I do go into that, whether I would personally take it to one of those events or not. So stay tuned to the end because I think I give a lot of good information after playing the deck. But let's go ahead and get into it. We've got the baby Tinkaton, and it's one of my favorite cards in here because of its ability gather materials. You have to discard a card, so that kind of sucks, but you get to draw 3 cards, so you're really +2 in your hand, and that's very important for this deck because of Tinkaton EX. With its big hammer attack, you do 30 for each card in your hand. So it's all about how many times can you plus your hand. There are ways to even get hit with an Iono for 2 and then bing bang boom, you've drawn 12. Don't sleep on this deck. It does have another attack, Pulverizing Press, for Psychic, Colorless, and Colorless. Does 40. This attack isn't affected by effects on your opponent's Pokemon. So this actually gets around Cornerstone. This gets around Mimikyu. This gets around the things that are a big problem for it. And I don't see why you wouldn't run this. It can't be walled. It can knock out anything in the format, and it can't be walled. But what's better than that? What's better than that? I'll tell you. Drawing cards with Dunsparce and its runaway draw ability. At any point in time, you can draw 3 cards. If you do, this Pokemon gets shuffled back into your deck. Obviously, all cards as well. And that's going to pair very well with one of the energy we have later in the video. We do run the Lillie's Clefairy because we're already running Psychic Pokemon. Why not run Lillie's Clefairy? It does have the ability Fairy Zone. The weakness of your opponent's Dragon-type Pokemon are now Psychic. Well, all of our attackers are Psychic. So Dragapult is kind of scared because while, yes, it could get rid of Clefairy, we have a backup attacker in Clefairy now, and we have a main attacker with Tinkaton, and Tinkaton is just going to need even less cards in hand. I think we need, what, 6 cards in hand to knock out a Dragapult? And that's not hard to do with all of the draw that we do have in this deck. We do have Fezandipiti because more draw isn't bad. I love this thing. Flip the script. If one of your Pokemon were knocked out on your opponent's turn, draw 3 cards. You can't use more than 1 flip script, but that's okay. We're not worried about it at all. We do have the backup attacker in Bloodmoon Ursaluna. I do like this card a lot. Season skill, the attack Blood Moon costs 1 less for every prize card your opponent has taken. So instead of 5, we could potentially late game need 1, maybe 0, potentially 2, but probably 1 or 0 cards on this Pokemon, and it swings for 240. Yes, it can't attack next turn, but I'm not really worried about that. Hopefully we're attacking for game with this thing. I do also run the Cornerstone in this because we want to be able to set up, and sometimes this thing is the thing that allows us to do that. We get away from Charizards, we get away from other grass Pokemon, we get away from our Galadons, which is what Tinkaton is weak to. So we kind of force them to have cards, and we like being able to minimize or maximize the use of their resources so that late game we can kind of just smash things. We do have a pretty small but pointed set of supporters. We've got Nemona, just draw 3 cards. This is going to be awesome. We're going to use it more often than you think, and Nemona doesn't get used nearly enough, so I like this thing. We run the Arven. Arven is fantastic because you get to search for an item and a tool card and put them in your hand. If you use Arven properly, you +1 card into your hand. We do run the Boss. Boss is going to be able to pull something up from their bench and put it into the active, hopefully smashing it with a big hammer. And we run the Colress's Tenacity, allowing you to go get a Stadium and any energy card in your deck. So potentially we are now +2ing with that card, or +1, but plussing with that card as well. But if we need to, we can use the Mesagoza in this, go get another Pokemon. That's now another +1, which is why we're running Mesagoza in this. And we run the enriching energy, because if we can attach this to a Dudunsparce the turn we use Dudunsparce, we're drawing 7 extra cards. 7 extra cards. That is an immediate KO as long as Lillie's Clefairy is on the active, or excuse me, as long as Lillie's Clefairy is in play, as long as it's on the bench, our Tinkaton only needs 6 to knock out the Dragapult. Anyway, that's the deck list. Let's go ahead and get into it and see how we do. Okay, we do this. It's actually this could be really good for us. Pretty happy with this, and I think we are okay. We are going first. This helps. We'll Dusk Ball here. Let's get a Tinkaton and a Dunsparce going. Don't mind putting the energy here. We'll throw a Dusk Ball down. Let's see. Don't mind the tough here. And with that, we'll go ahead and end our turn. You know what would really be cool? What would be really cool is if we got the Colress off the top deck. That would be awesome. Subjugating Chains, and I think we're going to get the poison, the muscular. Because I think that's attached for turn, and then poisonous musculature. Maybe. Yeah. And here we go. Another fighting. Okay, another energy there. That's fine there. Tinkatuff. The Dunsparce is fine. Nemona. Yeah, we'll go ahead and run away draw. I think that's fine. Okay. Didn't... Okay, no big deal. With that, we can go ahead and end our turn. Still have ways of drawing cards. Poke here probably looking for the boss, but hits the Iono. Does bring us down to 6. That does suck, but we could be okay. See, and I thought about leaving the Dudunsparce down for that particular purpose. Actually, we should be okay. We're still okay. We do need to get a couple things, but we should be okay. Yep, that's going to happen. Tinkatuff goes up. We've got plenty here. We're not too worried about it. And we've got the Mesagoza. We'll drop that. Shoot for it. Shoot for the moon. Okay, get the heads. I don't mind getting ourselves Tacker. Tinkaton is fun. We do get that. Yep. We do get the... Okay, let's Buddy-Buddy here. I like double Dudunsparce. Or double Dunsparce, I should say. We can add the enriching energy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does take a knockout. How many Nemonas do we have in there? Just the one. There's no point in using it quite yet. Arven. Arven replaces itself. But that's okay. Because we can do that there. I like the Night Stretcher here. And the reason I like that is I have a Tinkatink. Still doing 210, which puts it at 240. The poison rolls over. 250. We take the knockout. And he's not able to use Fezandipiti if he had one. And we've got our Nemona, which is actually a technically that Nemona is a +1. Okay. Doesn't like where we're at. That's fine. Let's hit this Dunsparce. I like to hit the actual runaway draw. Okay. We can Earthen Vessel off one of these Ultra Balls. That's fine with me. We can get 2 more energy. Energy down. We will go ahead and... Oh, he needs 2. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and Mesagoza here. Hey, we got that Mesagoza. Let's get another Tinkatuff. I like the Tinkatuff. Got the Tuff down. We can then Nemona here. Dunsparce down. Or Dunsparce down, Dunsparce after that. We can then runaway draw. Okay. Let's go ahead and Nemona's backpack. 2 more cards in our hand. Technically a +1. We can then Buddy-Buddy. Let's get a Dun and a Tink. And I think we're okay so far. So we can go ahead and end our turn. Now, we do get messed up by... Yes. We do get messed up by an Iono here. But show me what you got. Okay, does get the Mesagoza off. I'm guessing goes to get Okie Dokie. Guessing. But could also go get the one of Monkey Dory. That's also a thing. We do need to worry about this. Pecharunt. We do have to worry about the Pecharunt. It's okay, because next turn, boss's order, Pecharunt, evolve, attach, swing, start knocking stuff out. I think that's what we're going to do. Shouldn't be that hard. Okay, goes and gets the Okie Dokie. I am not as worried about this Okie Dokie as you might think. Pal Pad will go get the boss and will go get an Iono. Pikachu down does mess with some things. So, what happens next is Tinkaton goes down. Psychic Energy goes there. We'll flip the Mesagoza, see if we can get a +1 card. We do get +1 card. I don't mind this Tinkaton, honestly, I don't. We can then go ahead and Dunsparce. We will boss up the Petch. And we can Dunsparce. Okay, we do have the Rare Candy. Rare Candy, the Tinkaton, we're happy with that. Let's see. We can go ahead and gather materials. Let's get rid of... We gotta get rid of something, so we'll get rid of a Great Ball. Okay. Dunsparce down. We're okay with that. So far, I'm okay with everything. Let's go ahead and we'll swing a big hammer and crush this Pecharunt. I like that. I like that idea. Take 2 more prize cards. Okay, another Tink. Okay. Okay, we do have 2 bosses order. We could go digging. we very easily could go digging. Okay, does get the Mesagoza off. Yeah. Answer, get wrecked, nerd. Okay, the Blissey is going to help him move energy around. Okay. Does need the glass trumpets to kind of get things moving. Does he have a glass trumpet is the question at hand. We are weak to metal, so he is... Okay, Iono is going to hit us hard. But that's why we left this to Dunsparce. That is why we left the Dunsparce. Okay, Monkey Dory. Counter catcher, the Baby Tink. Okay. About that, actually. We go ahead and kill it for me. It's done its job. Anyway, so we got the rare candy. We can go ahead and... let's play the Dunsparce, and let's play our Dunsparce. Let's gather materials, get rid of the rare candy. Or that. Let's go ahead and runaway draw here. Okay. Arven works for us here. We'll do... Let's hit Mesagoza and see if we get a +1 in our hand. We do. I like that. That's a good +1 in our hand. But... I would rather have... I think I'd rather have Dunsparce down on deck. Okay. So then we can go ahead. Let's Arven here. That hurt us. We can... Ooh, do we want a Pal Pad? What do we want to do? Yeah, I think we want a Pal Pad here. We'll Pal Pad, and we will get the boss. We'll get the boss. Don't need to add much more. What we can do is... We'll add that. I don't hate that. And let's go ahead and... Dusk Ball for the Fez. Throw that down. We'll end our turn. So either A, you have all the things you need to kill the Tinkaton, or pull up the Fez, but you're going to leave Dunsparce, and you're going to leave Tinkaton. Either way, we're drawing potentially 6, almost 9 cards, if you... Yeah, maybe 9 cards, depending on the Dunsparce. Okay, Gravity Mountain does suck for us. That does suck. Did we get rid of our other Mesagoza? We did not. So there's something else. Maybe if we get to the Colress, maybe that's an option. Okay. We have the Enriching Energy. I don't mind that at all. We'll hit the Dunsparce here. And we will also hit the Gather Materials. Let's go ahead and Rare Candy this. Okay, let's hit the Dunsparce. Why not? Let's go ahead and runaway draw here. Okay, we got another Dunsparce. We can then Dunsparce. Let's see. What do we like here? I don't mind hitting a runaway draw. We do have the Colress. Colress here. I like getting Mesagoza and Enriching Energy here. Meet. How are we doing, Pyro? How are you feeling, bud? We do have stuff. We could go ahead and hit the Mesagoza. And we do. Let's get the Dunsparce down. I think that's a smart way of doing things. Dunsparce down, no big deal. And with that, I think we're pretty happy. We can go ahead and end our turn. We went from a, 3-card hand? Was that what it was? Somebody tell me. Was it 3 cards just now? Was it 3-card hand? To a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 card hand. We went from a 3 to a 14. We added over 10 cards, and we played some. So really, we added much more than that. Okay, he has the Glass Trumpet. That does get him somewhere. Happy Switch moves 1 to Pikachu to retreat, would be my guess. 1 to Monkey Dory. No damage so far. Subjugating Chains. Okay, we'll go ahead and take out this Tinkaton. We're okay with that. Hits us with the Iono. Not a fun thing. Okay. The Dusk Ball. We should be okay, though. We do get to pull some off with the Fez, so really we only need to hit the 240 mark, which is 7 cards. Okay, Super Rod. Let's go ahead and Fez. Okay. We do have the Dunsparce here. Let's go ahead and Runaway Draw. See what we get here. Currently hitting for 240. We'll go ahead and take that knockout. Figure out what we're doing. We do want to go first. We want to be able to potentially get the Tinkatons and Tinkatinks up as fast as possible. We also do want to get our Dunsparces up as fast as possible. With the fun times and war crimes. You know, one of these days you guys are going to get me canceled, and honestly, I'm here for it. Not going to lie, I am honestly here for it. I'm here for it. We'll do it. And it is the festival lead, because Pyro is a man of, well, a man of habit. Let's go with the Great Ball here, so what we get, we do get the Dunsparce. I like that. Dunsparce down, let's hit it with a Dusk Ball, see what we get. Do like that. Attach there, and we will go ahead and end our turn. Yes, you should know exactly who that is, Spencer. You should know exactly who that is. Or Meme Kid, yes, you should also know who that is. Wellspring Ogerpon is the bane of the decks. You're talking about of Festival Lead? Because, yes, it is absolutely the bane of existence when it comes to Festival Lead. 100%. 100%. Grookey will back out and we'll get the... We will get the Badoo here. That's fine. Itchy Pollen. That sucks. And we'll see what we get. Okay, we got the Ursaluna. I don't mind Mesagoza down here. Mesagoza, what do you got for me? You don't got nothing for me. That's okay. Can't use the Dusk Ball. That's okay, though. We have the Enriching Energy. What do we get? Not a whole lot. But we do have the Nemona. Let's see what we get off of this. Okay. We can throw the Ogerpon down. I don't hate that. Brutal Swing. Alright, let's see if it does it. We do not. We could have had the Badoo KO, but we don't. It's okay, Tinkatink. We'll get it next time, bud. Promise. We'll get it next time. This Tinkatink is probably not long for this world, though. There's a Dipplin. Okay. Just needs an energy. Thwacky. Okay. Okay, the maze. Okay, this Tinkatink is definitely dead. Hits us with an Iono. Okay, you're wasting your resources, bud. He's already used 2 of them. We've got the Dunsparce, we've got Fezandipiti, we're gonna be okay. Dudunsparce. Go ahead and runaway draw. Nemona. Night Stretcher. Let's get the Tinkatink. I think that's fine. So we'll get the Tinkatink down. We'll get the Tinkatink down. Great ball. Nothing on that one. Drats. We can go ahead and put that there. I don't mind a Fez. That should be fun. Another Dudunsparce. Nemona. We'll get 2 more Nemonas back in our hand. Buddy-Buddy for another Dunsparce. Everything should be pretty kosher. Yeah, you know, I think we're alright here. We can go ahead and, just in case he has another Ino, we'll leave the Dunsparce there. Because either A, he uses the boss to bring something up, or he uses the Iono to get rid of our hand. Either way, we're making him make choices. Hits us with the switch, and he's going to item lock us. Not worried about that. And Tinkatuff there. I don't mind hitting him. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Colress here. We got a Mesagoza and the energy. Another energy down on this tank. No Mesagoza. Let's see if we can't get that Tinkaton. We cannot. That's okay. You know what we'll do? We will go ahead and... we've already Colressed. Let's go ahead and... yeah, duh. Let's run away draw. See what we get. Bunch of stuff. That's okay. Okay, the Rillaboom does hurt us here. We do have to be careful of that. That will knock out this Ogerpon. Okay, accepts his fate. Do you have energy? Okay. There's an energy. Let's go ahead and... why not? We'll hit the Nemona. Okay, let's hit the Nemona's backpack. We only plussed... we didn't plus at all. Okay, that's fine. Stretcher-wise, I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and Dusk Ball here. We got a Dunsparce. I'll take it. Yeah, throw the Dunsparce down. And we'll run away draw. We are not pulling what we want, bud. Okay, we'll just get rid of the boss here, and we can get rid of a Rare Candy. I think that's fine. Let's go and get ourselves the Tinkaton. Okay, we've got a lot of Pokemon in here we don't like being in there. We can drop that. Throw that there. We can then retreat into the Tinkaton. After that, we can get our Buddy-Buddy going. Let's put our 2 Dunsparce down. Pal Pad gets us both of those. Those are both pretty good. Should be okay with what we're rolling with. Let me look, double check. You know what? Let's Super Rod. Because we can put both of those back in our deck. Save the Night Stretcher. And then, you know what? Sure. We'll go ahead and Big Hammer. See what we get. An Earthen Vessel. Doesn't hurt. But I think we should be okay. We should be okay. Okay, here's the thing. Hitting us with the Arven does not hit us with an Iono. Okay, the Rellor. We know that that's gone. Doesn't affect him, it being gone, so that's okay. Got the Dunsparce here. I'm good with this. You hit this Dunsparce. Runaway draw! Okay. Let's hit the Nemona, see what we get off this. Another Dunsparce. I like that. Dunsparce down. What do we get off of this? Okay, some Great Balls. Some stuff here. We can drop that there. Hit the Great Ball. Actually, I don't mind it. Dusk Ball. Hitting a one of those. I like that. Put that there. Sure. We could. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit the big hammer. Just do a bunch of damage. Why not? What do we get here? Okay, baby Tinkaton. Probably, I would guess, probably looking for an Iono here. That would be my guess. Probably looking for Iono. How many Ionos do you have in here, bud? Okay, he's run out of 2. He does have his bosses, though. So, could very easily go... Okay, Applin probably... Maybe an energy? How many energy does he have? Okay. And an energy. So that's, what? 200 damage done to me? $200 damage. Okay. No big deal. And we get the Tinkatuff. I don't mind that being there either. We can throw that there. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay. 10 cards. So let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Pull that up. Make it even harder. And we get the baby Tink. Or the Tinkaton EX. I think that's actually pretty decent. We should be okay. It gets the one boom boom groove going. This is where he goes to get the Iono. If he's smart, this is where he goes to get the Iono. He does not get the Iono. Things going. And we block the damage. Get this Tinkaton going. We can go ahead and Earthen Vessel away a Rare Candy because we've got energy. Energy down on Ogerpon to retreat. Tinkaton. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bosses order up the Rillaboom. I like that. We can then go ahead and flip the script here. And we can put another Dunsparce down. don't mind the Tink here. See, we've got plenty of damage going, so let's just go ahead and pulverize them. Well, technically hit him with a big hammer, but that would definitely pulverize you if you were just a little gorilla. And we've got another Buddy-Buddy. That could help us out, actually. Okay, Lana's Aid. That should get the other Rillaboom, just to make sure we can't Ogerpon stall. And it does. Okay. Throw an energy here. We can Night Stretcher here to do this. Then Tinkaton. Good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That means, let's see. Move this down. Threw that there. Let's see what we've got left. Okay, that's what we've got left in deck, people. We can do this. Let's, unfortunately, hit him with a big hammer. We got. You probably could have put that in the chat, Spencer. Just throwing it out there. I think you're safe to throw that in there. Just throwing it out there. Rillaboom down. Does he have the boss's order? He does have the boss's order. What is he going to do? Because we can recycle these cards over and over and over and over and over again. Can he outpace us? Hits us with the boss's order. Brings a Tinkaton up. Drum beating. Okay. The attacks used by the defending Pokemon. Okay, no problem. We'll go ahead and runaway draw. Grab that last energy. Attach it to it. And we will go ahead and use Big Hammer and take the knockout. Taking our last prize card. Look at that. We love it. And there you go. You've got your Tinkaton EX. I love this deck. It is one of my favorites. It's fun, it's fast, it's aggressive. I wish we had abilities to maybe put more energy down quicker, so that can be an issue for me a little bit. But I don't think this is nearly the problem you might think when we're drawing potentially 9 cards a turn and churning through our deck, being able to find anything we want. What would I change in this? I would add a Dudunsparce EX. We're already running Dudunsparce, so why not run a Dudunsparce EX? I could very easily see Nemona's backpack coming off and putting Dudunsparce EX in here just as a one-of. Nothing special. We don't need to go too hard into it. But I could also see... a Mesagoza coming down. I could see one of the Dusk Balls or the Great Balls coming down. I could see a Rare Candy going up, although I think 3 is actually the perfect number in this deck because we run so many Tinkatuffs. I don't see really a need, personally, now that I've played it, I don't see a need for the Bloodmoon, especially if we're going to run to Dunsparce, so we could even just get rid of that. Plus, it's always a 1 energy attacker, so we won't really have to worry about what it's doing or what we could be doing with it. It's a as you need it, you can just evolve one of your Dunsparce, which late game you're going to be kind of holding on to and have a bunch of them on your bench anyway, so that's something to be aware of. It also doesn't have an ability, the Dunsparce EX, so it gets around things like Cornerstone, it gets around things like your Farigiraf and your walls in general. Yes, it doesn't get around Mimikyu, but it also has an attack where it says I don't care about effects on you. So, I mean, the Dunsparce EX is a no-brainer in this deck, so absolutely change that out. Get rid of the Bloodmoon, put the Dunsparce EX into this deck. Would I take this to a Cup or a challenge? Absolutely. I love this thing. Yes, it's not going to have the best matchups into everything, but also, it's fast and aggressive, and if they can't keep up with you and they can't keep messing with your hand and you just have all these cards readily available, you have all the answers at any time. So I think this is fantastic. Now, what would I change? For sure, I'd like to find a switch, actually, now that I'm talking about it. I'd like to find the switch. 1 switch I think is fine, potentially 2. Again, we can bring down a couple of these things. I don't see that being a problem. But overall, that's about it, and I would definitely take this to a Cup or a challenge. Would I take this to a regional? Me? Yes. Yes, I would. Should you? Probably not. It is probably not the meta beater that everybody is discounting or nobody's paying attention to. I don't think that's the case here with Tinkaton, but I've played this pretty much since it came out, and or at least the Dunsparce has come out, and I've loved this thing. I love this weird little elf fairy hammer girl. So yes, I would, but I don't recommend it. But I don't think it's bad if you know what you're doing and you've played it before. Anyway, if you would, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and do all the things that continue to help me do this. I love this deck. I love playing these things. I love going out on stream. The Creators Clash went off without a hitch, and I loved it. Thank you so much, Chef Husky, for getting all of us together. I thought it was fantastic. And with that, have fun, stay safe. I love you. Bye.